Founder of Mormonism, Joseph Smith purchased Egyptian papyri almost 200 years ago and made three bold claims. First, he claimed that the text was handwritten by Abraham. Second, the text contained stories about Abraham's life in Egypt. And third, that Joseph Smith translated the text from the papyrus. In an attempt to be more transparent, the Mormon Church officially addresses these claims in a Gospel Topics essay. Let's use this essay to evaluate the three claims. Was it handwritten by Abraham? The essay states these fragments date to between the 3rd century BCE and the 1st century CE. This is long after Abraham lived. Does it contain stories from Abraham's life? According to the church, none of the characters on the papyrus fragments mentioned Abraham's name or any of the events recorded in the Book of Abraham. Was it translated by Joseph Smith? The essay says Egyptologists agree that the characters on the fragments do not match the translation in the Book of Abraham. So case closed, right? Well, it's not that simple. There are two popular defenses that need to be addressed. These are commonly known as the lost scroll and catalyst theories. First, the lost scroll theory. This theory claims the source is lost, and the papyri we have today cannot be used to judge translations in the Book of Abraham. There are three main evidences against this defense. The first evidence comes from Facsimile 1. In Abraham chapter 1, verses 12 and 14, both reference the scene depicted by Facsimile 1 and state that it is at the commencement of the record. One of the fragments we have now is the Book of Breathings for Hor, and at the beginning of this roll, we find Facsimile 1. Note that Egyptian text goes right to left. More evidence comes from the manuscript for the book. The manuscript provides another direct connection to the Book of Breathings. The manuscript is made up of two columns, the left column containing Egyptian characters, and the right an English translation. If you look closer at the Book of Breathings, you will find these same characters in sequential order. Here is a comparison of the characters from the manuscript and the papyrus. Feel free to pause the video and review for yourself if you'd like. Third is Facsimile 3. This facsimile was copied directly into the Book of Abraham, and because of this, we know exactly what the source looked like. Joseph provided translations for at least 3 sets of characters on this facsimile, and all 3 translations do not match the Egyptian. The catalyst theory. This theory claims that Joseph did not literally translate the papyri, but that the papyri served as a catalyst for the revelation from God. This theory directly contradicts mountains of evidence, but we will only focus on 3. In the history of the church, Joseph said, "I commenced the translation of some of the characters or hieroglyphics, and much to our joy found that one of the rolls contained the writings of Abraham." Again, in the history of the church, Joseph says he spent a Thursday translating Egyptian characters from the papyrus. The third piece of evidence comes from the manuscript previously discussed. Joseph and his scribes fully believed they were translating each individual character. This example shows a character from the papyrus, its copy from the manuscript, and the translation, which is now Abraham chapter 1, verse 15. It is clear that we have enough sources to evaluate the translations. It is clear that Joseph, his scribes, and everybody around him believed he was literally translating Egyptian characters from papyrus. Author Robertson Davies said that the eye sees only what the mind is prepared to see. If you want to continue believing something bad enough, you can always find a way around any contradictions. But if you are open to the facts, it is clear that the papyri were not written by Abraham. They do not contain any stories of Abraham, and Joseph did not accurately translate the text.